you feel like the whole, I mean, I know it's a race to 10 and there's a lot that goes into it, but the whole, that first match, the first frame, that first shot, that kind of set the tone for you. The fact that then everything you did from there on in felt like it was very controlled and smooth, but it also didn't feel like you were pushed too much, and it just looked like so comfortable for you.
Yeah, I don't think, I'm not sure how many times Gary's played on that table, but I don't think there was a few shots I knew he couldn't get the white ball where he needed, and luckily enough he didn't, and I think that was just, he gave me one too many chances, and I had the easier chances most of the time anyway.
We're just getting going on our next match. Kris Melling is up against excuse me, Kris Hampson. You're going to stay in and commentate with us with this one, because you are done for the day, which is must be nice. You're the first player complete for the day, safely into the winner stage tomorrow. Must be a nice place to be.
Yeah, that's not winners qualification.
No, you've got two more matches to win to get into the last 16. Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah, winners 3, and then you've got one more match. Then, if you were to win that one, you'd have the winners qualifying match gets you in the 16. How do you feel about the sort of double elim and the races to 10? Does it give you the little bit more freedom coming into these tournaments?
Yeah, I love the double eliminators, but I like how they used to do it, where it was sort of double eliminator all the way to the final. Even the final, one of them had to lose twice, but obviously it's just you'd need 5 days to do that probably on this sort of tournament. So
yeah, they're fun events, because you've got to get into the final, you've got to be beaten twice. It's quite a nice place to be. Kris Hampson gets the first opportunity in this one. Both players have come through fairly recently. Kris Hampson only maybe about half an hour ago completed his first round match. Pushed all the way. Kris Melling, more of a comfortable victory. It's been done for about an hour and a half now. I'd say most players, though, in the pool world are so used to kind of going back to back. I don't think the short break will have too much an effect out there.
Yeah, no, that's right. We've been doing that for years, back and back.
Oh, disappointment for Kris. You feel that the opening to this match, the start of the match, it's important for Kris Hampson to kind of force himself onto this one here. Obviously, Kris, one of the regular winners on the tour, one of the big favourites for every event he enters, and if you give him a little bit of freedom, and the race to 10 might give him that freedom, you can see some pretty special stuff from him out there.
Kris come a little bit too straight, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Just needs to get out. Is he topping it through? Screwing it back, yeah. Perfect line though, just standing behind the yellow on the rail.
Oh, that is a surprise though.
Didn't see that one coming. Kris has overrun that. This is a little bit tricky, but although I think he could just probably pot it and come off the rail and nestle into the yellow maybe. Don't try and be too clever. It's too thick.
Yeah, this now feels like a pressure 8 ball. I know it's early, it's a race to 10, 70 minutes, but it's important for Kris to not just get going, but punish an error from Kris Melling. Significantly overcut. I'm surprised he's in the middle,
right.
Which is going to make it worse as well, because cue ball in hand for Kris Melling puts himself straight on the one down the cushion.
You'd have played that at the top, would you, Simon?
I was expecting him to take it up the top. I'm assuming you were going middle as well, were you?
I probably would have played middle, yeah. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but I just feel I'd more chance of potting that in the middle.
Hanging about from Kris Melling. Both these players play incredibly quickly.
One thing I did find out this time, and I don't, maybe it was just me, but I struggled with a break. Didn't seem to be splitting maybe like they normally would. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I'm not sure. I think most players have. It felt like there's been some really good breaks out there. Obviously not this one. Kris jumping a cue ball off the table, but I think we've seen a lot of tricky splits off the break.
Yeah. I was tempted to go second ball down like I
Really?
did. I did in my first match.
Did you?
Yeah, I really. Out in the main.
You were pushed in that one as well.
Yeah, I was 4-1 and 6-3 down, I think, and yeah, the second half of the match I actually played quite well. I was lucky enough that he missed the black to go 7-5 up, I think, and then yeah, I played pretty good then.
Yeah, is that another bonus of having a race to 10 rather than that sort of 6, 7 and 8s that we see a lot with ultimate pool, that the opportunity just for you to sort of, you know, ride a kind of dip at the start, or your opponent playing really well and allow you to get into the match? Well,
yeah, I went 4-1 down, and I've probably put about 10 balls, 2 in a row maybe, and that was about it. I was really struggling, but the second half of the match, once I got a bit more comfy, I was okay. So yeah, the longer races, you know, I'm sure we'd all like to see longer races if we could.
Yeah, that was Darren Hope. He moves on to the loser side, taking on Callum Singleton.
Darren played really well, to be fair. I know it was scrappy at the start, but played pretty good.
Okay, pushed you all the way, didn't he? Even I think once you got yourself ahead, he didn't crumble. He kind of stayed with you there.
Yeah.
Was it 10-8 in the end?
Yeah, 10-8. Kris just needs to make sure he doesn't land them straight on this yellow into the centre. Yeah, he's got enough angle. Oh, wow. Good finish in the end.
Yeah, rattle, but in it goes. He needed that.
I've been playing on these conditions for the last God knows how many years, and even my practice table at the club, it's lightning, to be fair. We brush it and iron all the time, but when you go out there and you're playing a first to 10 and it doesn't get brush and iron, it's a different story. So I did struggle. I'm not sure what Kris's practice is like, if he does any.
If there is any, yeah. I think his practice is exhibitions. I think that's the standard. Although he did tell me last time I saw him that he has been putting a little bit of time in practice, actually.
Tricky yellow for Kris. Bottom of the table next to the 2 reds. Because he might have to leave that foot. Oh, he's playing it for it now. I was going to say leave it for maybe for his last ball to get on the black, but there's a yellow hanging over the hole anyway, so he's fine. He wants to get on the one to the right centre, just above the red. Too short. This isn't easy. Is he going to play the cannon on the yellow on the side rail, maybe? That's a good shot.
Yeah, can come down the table before going up the table. It's a lovely shot. Yeah, nicely done from Kris Melling. Bit more control. Took some power off that one.
Yeah, lovely break that is.
Yeah, absolutely squared it up.
It's been a bit unlucky, mind you. You might have to cut this thin yellow in the centre.
Doesn't have a great opener, does he? He wants yellows, of course, but no great starter.
Yeah, I think the pot is pretty comfortable. You know, the white might lose a white ball or just a little bit, but I think he'll cut this yellow into the right centre or left centre as you look. Good shot. Same position there.
This time it's trickier though.
I mean, he could play the yellow above the bulk line. Play the plant maybe if he wanted to be aggressive. Oh, that's a bit thin, I suppose, actually.
Oh, Kris Melling, that is special. He played that. You saw him line it up, the treble off the red to open up the yellow. An incredible choice of shot. And then gets the next one wrong. Missed that just as we were on the replay there.
I don't want to say he didn't play that because it's Kris Melling, but
he did line it up.
Did he really?
He did line it up. Yeah, I saw him line up the yellow off the red. Yeah,
what a shot then!
It was an unbelievable shot.
Extension call.
All that red squeeze by the yellow and open up the pocket, and doing so as well.
Looks a bit tight from here. I think the red that's closest to the he must go. Yeah. Didn't look like it went from my angle, but just cut this in, play the cannon. Great shot. Kris looking comfy up there.
Comes in with a big reputation into the pro ranks. Started off very well. Should be a good match.
What a break that is.
Yeah, very interesting. The yellows kind of all wanted to stay in the triangle area, and all the reds came out. The yellows go back into the triangle area. And that red dropping probably helps. Sorry, that yellow dropping rather.
Just wondering if that red goes past the black.
I think the bottom one does, but not the one above it.
Yeah.
It's the one above it that you're referring to, though, isn't it?
That's why, I maybe would have left that red over the hole. So if he could have put the one over the right middle now, trickled down, play the red past the black, and then maybe had a big bag with that. But yeah, he should be fine anyway if he can get on the red. Just drop the red in the middle.
Would you play for it now, though? Because he's perfect on that red to left centre, just to drop down and land. And the other two are fine from below. Yeah, he's going to play it now.
Needs a bounce.
Yeah, slightly awkward angle here. Cue ball's going towards that red. So decides to move it.
It's okay. Just need to concentrate on the pot. Yeah, good shot. Good response from Kris this.
Yeah, needed this. Just needed to kind of say he's still in this one. I know it's only, he's only 2 behind at this stage, but you fall 3 behind and you're up against Kris Melling. It can snowball. So just to keep Kris Melling more than anything else, knowing that he's in this one. If he gets chances, he'll take them. Very good finish. He does that more than any other player that I've seen. He plays that kind of almost sort of top spin type shot.
Yeah.
Normally when you see players do that, you think that's not, that maybe a slight miss hit, but Kris has done that for, well, a couple of years now. It's an excellent break, it really is.
Yeah, just tricky red next to the black. Mind you, if he puts this one and then the one on the bog line, that'll go up, but the one next to the black will go up the top anyway, so. Ideal here. He is now.
Yeah, lovely shot. Right back into line. This is a perfect, just half a turn of angle.
Yeah, nice finish again.
Too clear once again for Kris Melling.
Lost the cue ball a bit there, but he will. It's not a bad result. I think he's going to have to take reds.
Is there enough showing of the red to bottom right for it to pot?
Yeah. If you're on the black spot, I'm pretty sure you can pot that.
Yeah. So everything actually has its own pockets. One on the cushion just above the right centre, the trickiest of them.
Big shot straight away. Good shot.
Very nice. Is that one of the things you'd say for a lot of players that you notice that you probably go after your hardest ball as quick as anybody? A lot of players kind of know they're there and kind of delay themselves even a shot or 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's always something I've always tried to do. Even when I used to play snooker, if there was a red on the side rail, like I'm on 24 or something, I'm trying to knock it off.
Which is not what you kind of,
yeah,
that's not really the way. But in pool it works, doesn't it?
Wasn't very good, but yeah, I always try and get it off as soon as I can.
You see a lot of players and they often have a plan for dealing with that ball, and then think, well, I'm perfect to just deal with these 3 or 4, and then I'll deal with that because I know I'm going to do it. But if you don't land right and it doesn't come out, then you kind of you're done really. Whereas it's one of the things commentating on you a lot over the last few years is that you're straight after it as quickly as you possibly can from anywhere.
Yeah, mainly just because obviously, especially at a little bit of pace, I try and play it just to try and get the white ball out of there if there's a cluster or something. It just gives you
more
few
chance
more
to be
options.
on something,
Yeah.
So I quite like what Kristen's done in this frame, straight after that ball on the cushion. And once that's out of the way, then it's just a case of can you connect the rest together. That's worked out okay.
Yeah, I think he thought he was going to be catching that a little bit thicker, but he's still alright, but he's got to cue this in nicely. He's cutting the red back into the... I thought he'd have played it at the top.
I'm really shocked. I thought he'd just go... I thought he was actually a little bit straighter on it top right. I still thought that was the way he was going to go.
Got this. Just find the gap in between the two yellows and come back out where the red is now. Oh, he's hit the knuckle. Oh, a bit unfortunate there, I think. I don't think he's on it, but he's played that way too hard anyway. But he's still unlucky to not have a shot. Was he got a light swerve? Oh, good shot.
Brilliant shot. Joseph gets the victory. Brilliant result for him. Neil moves on to the loser's side of the draw.
How many more matches do you have to play if you lose in the first round, Simon, do you know?
Good question that I don't know the answer off the top of my head. If you lost the first round, you'd have to go losers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and qualification. You'd have to win 6 losers matches to get into the last 16.
But if you keep in the winner's side, was it 4?
If you keep in the winner's side, you've got to win 4 in total.
Extension called?
Yeah, 2 more matches for you to get into the last 16.
That's a great shot. Skilly. He didn't want the skill shot there, but proves how well he cued it. This is tricky now. May have to play this, play the cannon on the side, the red on the side rail, try and develop that because it doesn't go at the minute. Lucky. I say unlucky. If he gets where he's pointing, he can put the red down the rail and slide across the table for the red in the same pocket next to the black. So we'll be happy with this actually. Oh, he's just flicked the red. I've no idea what he's looking at here, but
he has a box of tricks. That was thin. This is possibly the chance that Kris Hampson was looking for, although it's not a great chance for a counter here, but an opportunity to get into this frame on the Kris Melling break.
yeah, he hasn't left an easy pot at all. Oh, maybe the one in the left centre, but he hasn't hit it hard enough. No. So clipping off the red off the yellow to pot the red. Oh, you lucky boy.
What a result that is. I mean, that's as good a result as he could have dreamed of. He obviously must have been playing the shot that you were playing. That's not
I'm not
what he's trying to do.
That one.
If he has, it's incredible. Can't see this yellow, can he? Oh, he had to squeeze the gap. Oh, has Kris got away with it?
I'll tell you what, you take that, I think.
Yeah, you can see. I think you can see half ball on both. Maybe can't. Can you see the one down the right and pot it? Probably.
Oh, good shot. I don't think he could screw out from there. Nice.
What an amazing frame. It goes Kris Melling's way. That shot, whether it was played or not, was a frame way.
It was not, I'm telling you that now.
It was not, no. You feel that Kris Hampson should go on and win that frame.
Yeah. Yeah, they tried to sneak in, just hit both jaws.
Yeah, just got the first front ball about half ball, which was not the plan. Yeah, grimace at the end of that replay tells a story. No balls dropped for him. Kris misses. You saw him there just, I think he was just telling the referee that what he was doing. If the balls are, if it's not obvious on an open table, you have to make the referee aware what you're trying to do in terms of, are you trying to pot a red or a yellow?
I had that on the last tour, Simon.
Did you?
Yeah, I was touching, I think I broke, or whoever I was playing dry broke. I was touching the yellow, and Trish pointed out it was touch and ball. And I've potted a red, and she's gone, lost a turn. I completely forgot the rule.
Yeah, it's such an unusual one, doesn't come up too often. And in that one, in that case, if it's touching ball, it needs to be, because you could be deemed to be playing the ball that you're touching. Yeah. Rather than the other colour set, and that's why, because you could be playing a loss of turn.
I did know it. When she said it, I thought, oh, I completely forgot, yeah.
It's one of those strange rules that feels, when it happens, you think, oh, that's a little bit petty. But actually, it's one of those just strange ones that just needs to be, you just need to be mindful of, because, you could be, in another day, you could play the loss of turn, or you could miscue and end up in a better position, go, well, I was playing a loss of turn, or whatever it might be. It's just the right thing to do. But obviously, in the one we just had, Kris it wasn't obvious if he was trying to play a yellow or a red. Just letting the referee know. Meanwhile, Kris Hampson would be disappointed with that miss. Can't afford to let too many chances go when you're 5-3 down to Kris Melling.
It's that one as well. I think Kris just needs to play the loss of turn and just leave the white near the side rail. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, good shot. Andrew has left an aggressive double. Big bag if he fancies it, into the same pocket he's bridging over.
Not to be. Both jaws and rejected. Close as you can get. Important visit to the table then.
Yeah, I feel Kris has got to take this chance and win this frame. It's not easy, but somebody as good as Kris, you'd fancy him to get this. Just wondering if he can leave the white on the side rail somewhere near the middle bag. Can he play the plant? Or has he got to play a cannon? He's playing the cannon. Or I think he's tried to play the cannon there. I think he just needed to try and be a bit pinpoint rather than just smashing into that, but still got a chance if we can put this one on the bulk line. Put the red over the corner pocket and then maybe play a cannon if he will, but
I'm really surprised by that.
yeah.
It's actually not the worst result unless Kris can pot this one in the left centre. Well, he's lining it up, so he must have the potting angle. Maybe not.
Yeah, that yellow, you can put the yellow in the middle here, Simon, can't you? Slightly tricky yellow next to the black, but has he left an angle to play the cannon now? I think he's gone a bit too far. May have to come off the top rail if he wants to play that.
I'm not sure he can believe that's gone in without moving the red. Was he trying to open up the pocket at the same time then?
Maybe. I think can he dig into the white and play a cannon on the black now? I think he can on this table. Yeah, great shot. Kris Hampson be kicking himself for this one.
Waiting for the winner of the All-Scottish affair, Morgan McInnes and Mark Fleming. Currently 6-3 to Morgan in that one. Came across that one a touch, but ball's flying in. Oh, a tricky layout. Just the last couple of rolls hurt him.
Yeah, good shot, good decision. Just going to split this red out straight away. Lovely. That's the thing though, Simon. Just, it wasn't a hard shot, but just we looked at the table and thought no finish on. But to be fair,
it was one piece of work.
Yeah, it was just because he went the right way. Yeah, lovely finish.
Yeah, very nice indeed. And separation is now starting to happen in this match.
Nice break from Kris there. See how confident he is about playing this red down the rail first shot. He's playing the plant.
Red ball's in play.
I don't think the red down the rail went actually anyway. So, but is he going to play a cannon on the black here maybe? Yeah, nice shot. Needs another good pot here. Probably play it to the top right of the screen. Screw off the side rail. Top rail for the red over the hole to then go up and mind his work. Needs to cue this well.
Another one gets away from Kris.
Yeah, just one too many mistakes from Kris today. Not like him.
little bit short for Kris.
Can he just miss the red?
Misses the yellow and pots the red.
It's not the worst result, mind. Does the red go past the red into the...
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's had a touch here.
Doesn't, he might have to play the back double.
Oh, it does go.
Oh.
It does go. May not be the full pocket, but he's got centre of the pocket. Was tough, but he couldn't have landed any worse, really. Left Kris straight in on the yellow to right centre. Oh, he's on yellow to top right as well. Doesn't really matter which way around he goes. It's going to be another frame for him. And another missed opportunity for Kris. There's too many of them in the match.
Popped out. Yeah, good break again. And he'll be very happy with these reds. These are gone, Simon. I'm very sure
Yeah.
of this.
He'll be over the moon with these, and he's not going to hang about either. I was sort of expecting him to get to this stage a little bit earlier. That was the quickest break clearance of the day. Kris Melling has flown through that one.
Still moaning.
His reactions are incredible. When he won the Pro Series at the back end of last year, and he kind of had that kind of the mindset that he had there in that frame, he kind of did that for a day and a half, where he just kept on just clearing up in seconds and kind of making out that it was all too easy for him, and it's like almost saying, oh, the table's playing too easy or whatever it is. And I said to him after he won the title, he just shook his hand and said, well played. And I said, I've got to be honest, I know you think that's easy, but what you've done is so seriously special there's not many people can do what you've done today.
Yeah, no, fair play to him. Does make it look annoyingly easy.
38 seconds that last frame was. That's quite incredible. I've just been told in my...
What's the quickest time by Gareth Potts, wasn't it?
28, yeah.
28. I'm pretty sure these reds are going to be gone as well pretty soon, Simon. Probably just put these 5.
Red ball's in play.
Leave himself an angle on the red over the hole, just to roll it down, play a cannon on the yellow, and have a dead straight red to roll through for the black. Yeah, nice shot. A little hampered. May have to roll this in and then play the red over the hole. He's gone a little bit. Oh, the red goes past the yellow. Yeah, he's fine.
Ooh, just when we were thinking this one might be done and dusted. It's quite amazing, really, because it felt about 3.5 minutes ago that this match was 5-3 and Kris had chances to make it 5-4.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's 9-3 and Kris is just about out.
Yeah, it's just the odd ball missed and maybe the wrong way pattern wise, but it's just costing the match.
Is there any fight left here for Kris? That was a lovely shot.
Just need another roll or two on that. Oh, we can play this one anyway. Oh.
What's the turn?
Red's going in the middle bag here, Simon. Off the top rail, off the yellow, and in the middle.
It is Kris Melling. You just never know.
He's going to be perfect on his last red. This winds me up that he's actually pointing and aiming. Oh, I'd just be guessing at this.
Yeah.
I was thinking, how do you know it's how are you so good at it? But
not this time. Was sort of tracking just a little bit.
still time for Kris Hampson here. If he can get this one, a couple more, and then pressure's back on Kris. Oh yeah, he's gone too far there.
Oh, a good flick. I mean, still not ideal, but I thought he was going to be behind the red when it was coming down. Doesn't have any angle on this. I mean, he can pinch the pocket a touch, but not what you want to be doing on the centres. Yeah. That wasn't the shot that caused the problem, it was the one before.
Nice shot.
Gives Kris another opportunity to come up with something.
Yeah.
Let's get the highlight reel ready.
I'd love to know what he's pointing at there.
He has his systems. The thing with the players that have the systems, let's see if he makes it first. I'll make my point. Not this time. The thing that makes me laugh, the players that have the systems, and a lot of it comes from American pool. Obviously, the American tables have the diamonds on, and they all have their systems that are based off that. None of them want to share those secrets.
Yeah.
You ask any of them, what are you looking at there? How are you lining up? They don't want to tell you.
No, I don't blame them, to be fair. But I have seen the odd video on YouTube, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I just hit it with a bit of pace. Good shot.
You have to say it was good snooker from Kris Hampson after putting himself in trouble, so it's kind of earned the opportunity to get this frame on the board off the back of that one. Oh, cue ball. He's okay. Just for a second, he feared the worst for him. That would not be a nice way to lose the match.
Yeah, no explosion in the pack there, but he's got a ball still.
Yeah, a strange one, really.
Yellow ball's in play.
So playing this off the red. If he gets this perfect, it's over. And he has.
Another one that looked horrible, and he's had to play one good shot, but it's more the vision of the shot than the execution, but it was still a good shot, and then he can make it look simple.
Yeah, there's so many players that wouldn't have thought about that, but you know, if they did, they'd probably get it a lot of the time as well, but Kris just sees it faster than anybody, and that's why he's one of the very best in the world.
Yeah, this 8 ball then to complete victory for the Magician. Kris Melling marches on. He's into tomorrow morning's winners round 2.